so we're going to tackle some 6th grade math today. We've got a new concept, the histogram. I am not going to fib. I had to watch the video on Khan's Academy, so I'm going to give you a lesson first. So if you have your journal, you can put that in your journal and you can title it histogram. This is not required, this part, but let me tell you, you need it so that you can understand what we're doing. All right, so I'm going to give you a set of numbers, okay? Not in any order. And we're going to use this set of numbers to create a histogram. Then we will look at the worksheet and we will work that one out, okay? All right, so what we have to do first is we need to put them in some kind of order. We can't just look at these and get it, so we're gonna put them in an order. I'm gonna cross them out as I go. So I'm gonna have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my biggest number is 6, 5 and 6, okay? So I'm going to start with the first number that I have here is a 1. I'm going to put it right here, 1. I'm going to cross it off. Then I've got 4. So I'm going to leave a little space, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cross it off. Then I have 2, so I'm going to put that right there. Then I have 0. Then I have another 1, so I'm just going to stack it. Then I have another 0. Then I have another 2, another 1, 2 more zeros, and I like to cross them off as I go because then I know that I'm not missing anything. Another 1, a 2, another 1, and 2 more 2s, a 3, 2 more 1s, a 3, another 3, and a 6. Okay, so this is the order that they. This is putting them into categories. So if we're gonna go ahead and we put the numbers into categories. Okay, that's what we just did here. Now we're going to rewrite the numbers and frequency. Okay, so we're basically just kind of shortening it up. We're going to put the number here and the frequency here. So we're going to start with 0. The frequency of that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go to 1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, we've got 2 of those. 4, we have 1. Now we're going to add the 5 here, because we have 0, just so that we have a nice order. And then 6, we have 1. Okay, so from here, I'm going to use this chart to create my histogram. And it's basically a bar graph we're going to do. Now on line paper, it's easy to do because we could use the lines to help us. So we're going to draw our horizontal axis, then our vertical. Down here is going to be the numbers. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here is going to be the frequency. Okay, so we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can label those if I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now all we're going to do is create a bar graph. So for 0, we're going to do 4. We're going to go take our bars up to 4 for 0. Okay. For 1, we're going to go all the way to 7. For 2, we're going to go to 5. For 3, we're going to go to 2. For 4, we're going to go to 1. 5, nothing. We're just going to leave it. And 6 is going to be 1. And we've just created a histogram. Okay, so now we're going to look at the worksheet here. And we're going to be able to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to use a separate piece of paper because I don't have enough workspace here. Now they've categorized them a little different. A mother asked his child how many hours did he play cricket every day of a month. The results are shown below. He already organized them in order. I don't know what order he did, but we're going to do what the hours of play that they want us to put them in. So we're going to organize them 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, and 16 through 20. I'm going to just do tick marks for mine because I think it'll be easier that way. But I'm going to cross them off as I go. Alright, so I have 11, so that's going to be right here. I'm going to put a tick mark. 20 is right here. 15, 4, 18, 15, 16, 12, 15, 8, 9, 3, 6, 14, 12, 18, 8, 16, 7, 17, 13, 10, 11, 9, 11, 16, 17, 18, 16, and 13. So now I'm just going to add up my numbers. I have 2 here. I have 7 here. I have 12 here. And I have 9 here. So I can transfer those numbers right here to my chart. 2, 7, 12, and 9. And then it should be easy to create my bar graph now. And then the questions, you'll be able to answer those using your graph. Okay, make sure you're putting your name on your paper. The date doesn't matter. But if you are turning in paper packets, if not, you're taking pictures. So you want to take pictures of both. Take pictures of your notes if you did take notes with me. Maybe that can make up for an assignment that you were missing, if you were missing, or maybe it can be some extra credit. All right, so this one I have 2, so I'm going to make my bar graph go to 2. Then 6 to 10, it's going to go up to 7, so that's going to be in between 6 and 8. So it's going to be like right there. 11 to 15 is going to be 12, so it's going to go all the way to the top. And then 16 to 20 is going to be 9. It will be in between 8 and 9. And so there's my histogram. Done. So I'm going to read the questions and you can answer them. And if there's anything kind of difficult, I'll help you with that. Complete the frequency table. Okay, we did that. Draw the histogram. We did that. On how many days did the child play for 1 to 5 hours? Well, I mean, it's right there. On how many days did the child play for 6 to 10 hours? 11 to 15, 16 to 20. All of those we've already answered. In which range of hours did the child play the most? And all it's saying is which hours of play did the child play the most. It just says range. It makes it a little harder. In which range of hours did the child play the least? Same thing. What is the frequency of range 16 through 20? That's in there. And what is the frequency of range 6 through 10? That's right there. All your answers are pretty easy. And that takes care of week 6